Okay folks, so following on from my last video, which is either there, or down there, depending on when you're watching this, we talked about dietary extremes and why you shouldn't go to extremes and make sudden changes as you dive into January. It's all very well me saying that, but what should you be doing? What are the tools you should be using to get on track in January and stay on track? Here are 3 really useful tips that you should be using from tomorrow that can help you get on track and stay there. Number 1, carbs. Don't cut out all of your carbs. As tempting as it may seem, for the majority of you out there who don't have iron-like dietary discipline, cutting out all carbs is going to be a recipe for disaster. Why? Because you are going to cheat. You're going to get cravings. You're then going to cheat, binge, and massively overload your calories. This can be easily rectified by just adding in the right amount of carbohydrates at the right times during your week or your day. What I recommend is something like oats or rice and adding them post-workout, maybe 50 grams post-workout on your training days. It's enough to keep the wolf from the door. And those of you with less than sturdy dietary discipline, bang on track. Number 2, keeping your portions under control. Now, this seems like it's a really easy thing to do, but as most of you will have found over Christmas, it isn't. And now you have to break the habits that you created then. Easiest thing, eat 3 to 5 meals per day, depending on your appetite. But instead of eating them off of one of these, eat them off of one of these. Pick a smaller plate. It tricks your mind into thinking you're eating more, and it will massively control your calories and your ability to overeat. So 3 to 5 meals per day from a smaller plate can really help. Number 3, finally, if you have a massive appetite and you're really struggling to stop yourself from craving food or just getting hungry whilst you're trying to bring things back down in January, greens. Eat loads and loads of greens. It doesn't matter if it's spinach, it can be broccoli, it can be cauliflower, it can be whatever it wants. Make sure you're eating something you enjoy. If you eat something you enjoy, you are more likely to consistently eat it instead of trying to deprive yourself by just eating broccoli or something that can also be quite harsh on the gut. So if you're feeling super hungry, greens. And remember, because you're a relatively low carb dieter, the majority of you out there will be, you can afford some extra fat. So make some olive oil dressings, things like that. Of course, keep your calories under control, but these are 3 really useful tips that can help you dial it in January and stay there.